Ao Bing conjured 2 ice hammers from thin air and hurled them toward the sky with tremendous force. In an instant, the ocean erupted into massive, towering waves, and countless tons of seawater began swirling and gathering directly above Chuntang Pass. From a distance, it looked like an enormous cage closing in. He then released both hammers, freezing all the suspended water midair and sealing it into one colossal ice wall. His intent was clear, to bury Chuntang Pass alive beneath it. Meanwhile, deep in the forest where he'd fled, Nezha was venting his fury, until his wind-fire wheels transformed into a flying pig. The pig played back a memory for him. 2 years earlier, to save Nezha's life, Li Jing had gone to the heavenly court and knelt before Yuanshi Tianzuan, begging him to lift the heaven's tribulation curse. But the timing couldn't have been worse. The Tianzuan was in the middle of a closed-door meditation retreat. A nearby immortal stepped in with a solution, the life swap talisman. One life for another. All it took was a willing blood relative to carry the talisman on their person, and the divine lightning would be redirected to them instead. Li Jing took the talisman without hesitation, made up his mind to trade his own life for his son's, and asked Tai Zhenren to keep the secret. It all made sense to Nezha now, why his father had always been so hard on him. He pulled out the peace charm his father had just given him, and sure enough, tucked inside was the life swap talisman. Back at Chuntang Pass, Li Jing moved to stop Ao Bing, slashing at him with his sword. But no matter how hard the two of them fought, their attacks couldn't break through. When they struck again, Ao Bing caught the blade with both hands and instantly froze them solid, turning them into ice sculptures. That's when Nezha came blazing toward Chuntang Pass. Ao Bing spotted him immediately and threw up an ice wall to block the assault. The intense heat from Nezha's power thawed the ice, and both Li Jing and his companion were freed. Nezha stood there, wind-fire wheels beneath his feet, fire-tipped spear in hand, universe ring draped across his shoulders. But when his eyes landed on Ao Bing, he couldn't wrap his head around it. Why was he here? Tai Zhenren, still locked in combat with Shen Gongbao, called out the answer. Shen Gongbao had stolen the spirit pearl and had it reincarnated inside Ao Bing. Now Ao Bing wanted to bury all of Chuntang Pass. The moment Nezha understood what had happened, he lunged at Ao Bing. He swung relentlessly, but with his power bound by the Chenkuan ring, he simply couldn't match Ao Bing's strength and was kicked back hard. Ao Bing pressed the attack, driving his hammers forward in a fury. Nezha spun his fire-tipped spear to deflect the surge of water, fire and water colliding in an explosive clash that flooded the battlefield with thick smoke and steam. Knowing his sealed power was no match for Ao Bing, Nezha slipped into the smoke to hide. Ao Bing, now furious and desperate, unleashed his ice seal technique and swept it across the smoky haze in a wide arc, only to accidentally hit Shen Gongbao instead.